There's something comforting about a man in a jumper.
Wow, you're in good company.
Comforting, though not necessarily cool. More than any other kind of clothing, the right knitwear can have an unexpected effect on men in the movies.
What?
It can soften the tough guy.
Get a grip.
Or it can boldly empower the geek.
For all of us!
Or simply let the misfit be a misfit. A cozy jumper can make any chiseled Hollywood dreamboat a little cuddlier, a little more approachable, a little more in touch with his feminine side.
You look nice.
It can make the smallest, most vulnerable child smaller and more vulnerable still. Or it can turn men into nervous boys, a protective layer that somehow makes the wearer seem less protected.
Talk to me!
The classic Hollywood action hero rarely favours anything so hot and restrictive as knitwear. Those who do, like Steve McQueen's ice-cool San Francisco cop in Bullet, keep it so sleek, it's like a second skin. Though he's not afraid to practically match his girlfriend's outfit, the jumper-wearing leading man is progressive that way. In Basic Instinct, Michael Douglas's homicide detective makes an unusual choice of nightclub attire as he pursues the possibly murderous Sharon Stone, though he breaks more of a sweat than McQueen does. Bearing more cleavage than her in his cashmere v-neck, he may think he's the man, but she's calling all the shots. Sometimes, the bulkier the knit, the more emasculated the man. In Straw Dogs, Dustin Hoffman's chunky brown jumpers and huge mathematician glasses make him a target for taunting villagers, who lure him into a misbegotten hunting expedition so they can attack his wife. No surprise that he has to finally strip down to his shirt sleeves to get his revenge. After all, rare is the screen killer who gets down to business with his woolens on. For the duration of Locke, Tom Hardy is stuck behind the wheel as his job and marriage fall apart over a series of phone calls. All we see of his formidable physique are his shoulders, covered in a shapeless grey dad jumper. It's the perfect uniform for a family man who's lost his authority. But in Lawless, Hardy's baggy cardigan carries far more patriarchal power over suit-wearing enemies.
Don't you ever touch me again.
It's all in how you wear it. Though you don't need to be a burly alpha male to be confident in your cardi.
Thank you. That makes me feel very secure.
As played by Johnny Depp in Tim Burton's biopic, cross-dressing filmmaker Ed Wood found the courage to be himself in his girlfriend's fluffy Angora jumpers. Sometimes there's subversive power in the least rugged-looking knitwear.
How can you act so casual when you're dressed like that?
It makes me feel comfortable.
Meanwhile, in Tom Ford's unsurprisingly fashion-conscious A Single Man, a fuzzy pink jumper even becomes sexual, an object of intense male desire. And in the most recent James Bond films, Ben Whishaw's queer-coded Q wears boyish, jaunty knitwear strategically to make people underestimate him.
Why are you here, Q?
Oh, I just fancied a break, to be honest. I've been a tad stressed at work recently.
Only to prove commanding when it most counts.
On.
What?
Get on the train.
So, while he may not be the strongest or the coolest, there's something comforting about a man in a jumper.